The sea wakes slowly. Its surface is a soft, deep blue, touched by the first hints of dawn. The sky begins to fill with a gentle, painterly light, washing the horizon in pale rose and warm gold. A small ship, elegant in its simplicity, moves through calm water. Waves part around its hull in a soft, rhythmic whisper. Teak decks shine with an inner warmth, smooth and inviting. The air is clean, salty, and of warm, polished wood, a floating sanctuary of stillness and grace. The crew moves with quiet, practiced care. A steward polishes a brass railing until it gleams. Another arranges cushions on a deck chair. No loud announcements, no bustling crowds, just the gentle hum of the ship and the vast, peaceful ocean. This is the heart of ultra-luxury and boutique cruise yachts. Not grand spectacle, soft, profound luxury, beat, silence, space, a world that moves at the speed of a gentle tide. Travel as a form of deep rest. What truly defines an ultra-luxury or boutique cruise? It is, first and foremost, a matter of scale. These vessels are intentionally small, often carrying fewer than 200 guests, as few as a dozen. Think of ships like the Emerald Azura, the graceful sailing yachts of the Sea Cloud fleet. This intimate size transforms the entire experience. Instead of being one face in a crowd of thousands, you become a known and welcomed guest. Less like a floating resort, more like a friend's exquisitely managed seaside estate. A world built on personal connection and quiet comfort. This smaller guest list allows for an entirely different level of service. The crew members learn your name on the first day. They remember your morning tea and your quiet reading corner in the afternoon. This service is not just attentive. It is intuitive and warm. It feels genuine, born from a professional pride and a culture of sincere hospitality. You will not find yourself waiting in lines or searching for a quiet space. Needs are anticipated, creating a seamless sense of ease throughout the journey. The design of these ships is a study in understated elegance. Interiors are crafted by leading designers who prioritize space, light, and natural materials. Imagine large suites with floor-to-ceiling windows that make the ocean a living piece of art in your room. The color palettes are often soft and calming. Creams, blues, and earthy tones that reflect the natural world outside. Furniture is chosen for both its beauty and its comfort, inviting you to relax. Public spaces are not vast, echoing halls, but rather intimate lounges, cozy libraries, and open decks where you can always find a private spot to watch the world go by. This intentional design creates a feeling of uncluttered luxury. There is space to breathe, to think, to simply gaze at the horizon. The quiet is a fundamental part of the design. You are insulated from the noise and rush of the modern world, floating in a carefully curated bubble of tranquility. Dining on a boutique ship is a slow, thoughtful ritual. It is far removed from the massive buffets and crowded dining halls of larger ships. Here, meals are an event to be savored, a calm and delicious part of the day's gentle rhythm. The chefs are often masters of their craft, creating menus that are both innovative and respectful of tradition. The focus is on quality over quantity, with an emphasis on fresh, locally sourced ingredients. Imagine a dish of perfectly prepared fish, caught that very morning from the waters the ship is sailing through, served with vegetables from a seaside market visited just hours before. The presentation is as important as the flavor. Each plate arrives looking like a small, edible work of art, a testament to the care and creativity happening in the galley. While halal-friendly options are thoughtfully prepared upon request, the overall philosophy of dining is one of purity and respect for ingredients. The experience is elevated not by alcohol, but by a curated selection of other fine beverages. Think of artisanal, non-alcoholic sparkling drinks, freshly pressed juices from exotic fruits, and an array of rare and fragrant teas from around the world. Dining rooms are designed for intimate conversation and quiet enjoyment. Elegant but never stuffy, with options for private dining as well. Perhaps a candlelit dinner on your own balcony, or in a secluded alcove of the restaurant. One of the greatest luxuries of a boutique yacht is its ability to go where the big ships cannot. Smaller size and shallower draft let them slip into secluded coves, tiny fishing villages, exclusive harbors unreachable by massive cruise liners. Contrast with crowded tourist hubs. Discover hidden coastal gems that keep authentic charm and quiet life. Imagine waking up anchored in a pristine bay in the Greek Isles, or navigating a narrow Norwegian fjord to a tiny village. Shore excursions are unique to the ports, not following a guide with a flag through a packed square. Small group experiences, private experiences offering genuine insight and connection. You might spend an afternoon with a local family learning to cook a traditional meal, explore ancient ruins with a knowledgeable archaeologist, or take a quiet walk through a nature preserve with a naturalist. Guides are local experts, passionate about sharing their home and its stories. Lingering in a small artisan's shop, a quiet moment on a deserted beach, sitting at a seaside cafe watching the world go by. Wellness on an ultra-luxury yacht is not about high-energy fitness classes or crowded gyms. It is a quieter, holistic concept, woven into the ship's tranquil rhythm. The focus is on rest, rejuvenation, reconnection with oneself. Spas are intimate sanctuaries, with just a few treatment rooms, private, personalized. Treatments draw from the local environment, natural oils, herbs, minerals. Imagine a gentle massage with lavender from Provence, a soothing body wrap with volcanic clay from the Aegean. The day often begins with a moment of quiet movement, yoga and meditation on an open deck at sunrise, with the endless ocean as your backdrop. The only soundtrack is waves and the morning breeze. Pools are not vast, noisy complexes. They are small, serene plunge pools, or infinity pools that merge with the sea. Places for a quiet, refreshing dip, not for loud games or parties. Deep rest extends to fresh, healthy food, clean sea air, and quiet spaces. No pressures or schedules. Do as much or as little as you please. In a world that often feels crowded and constantly connected, true privacy has become one of the ultimate luxuries. Boutique cruise yachts provide this gift in abundance. From the moment you step on board, you feel personal space impossible on larger vessels. Decks, lounges, and restaurants never feel crowded. You can always find a quiet corner, a peaceful retreat where you can read, reflect, or simply watch the ocean in solitude. Accommodations are private sanctuaries, suites with generous space, comfortable furnishings, and a profound sense of seclusion. Most suites feature private balconies and terraces, creating a seamless connection to the sea. Your own outdoor living room, a place to enjoy a quiet breakfast as the sun rises, or to gaze at the stars in the deep quiet of the night. Privacy extends to every aspect of the journey. With private dining in suite or on your balcony, small lounges and libraries for conversation or solitude. Even shore excursions can be private, at your own pace, curated away from the group. Beat, a key element of ultra-luxury travel. As travelers become more conscious of their impact, the appeal of a more sustainable way to see the world grows. Boutique lines are at the forefront, embracing innovation to be gentle on the oceans. New yachts feature advanced environmental technologies, hybrid systems, reduced emissions and noise. Sophisticated waste and water treatment minimize impact. Chefs buy local, fresher ingredients, smaller footprint. Single-use plastics are eliminated, replaced with reusables. A quiet promise to protect the seas. Smaller scale means smaller impact versus ships with thousands. Partnerships with local communities become more meaningful, adding depth and purpose to every journey. The world of travel is changing. After years of chasing itineraries and checklists, people seek meaning, connection, and a chance to slow down. The rise of boutique yachts answers that desire. Not a trend, a shift in values. The future is slow, beautiful, and deeply personal. Designs blur inside and out, quietly tech-enabled for comfort and sustainability. Ships glide almost silently. Routes respect nature. Journeys deepen. Learning, wellness, creative expression. The luxury of time to think, connect, and simply be. When the journey is over, and you return to your daily life, what remains is not a blur of activities or a collection of souvenirs. What stays with you is a feeling, a particular quality of light, the soft gold of sunrise on a calm sea, the deep indigo just before the stars appear, a sound, the gentle lapping of water as you fall asleep, the quiet hum of the ship moving through the night, small sensory details that embed themselves in your heart. The taste of a perfect piece of fruit served on deck in the warm afternoon sun. The feeling of smooth, sun-warmed teak under your feet. The kindness of a crew member who knew your name and brought your favorite tea without being asked. These are not grand, dramatic moments. They are small, quiet, profoundly human. The building blocks of a memory of peace and contentment. This kind of travel changes you. Soft, even in a small way. It recalibrates your internal rhythm. It reminds you of the pleasure of slowness, the beauty of the natural world, the importance of simple human kindness. The luxury you take home is not a thing, beat, but a renewed sense of calm. And so, the future of travel whispers from these graceful decks. A return to what is real and what is lasting. Explore not as consumers, but as quiet, respectful guests. See the world, and yourself, with new eyes. As the small ship sails on toward a new horizon, it carries a quiet, hopeful promise that the most beautiful journeys lead us not just to new places, but back to a deeper, calmer part of ourselves. Emphasis, always, soft. Thank you for sailing with Luxe Cruise Intel.